Hey, what's up, guys? So today, traded a number of different stocks. I started. I don't remember when I started. Probably with NIO actually. So I took it on the short side here when it did this bounce, but I set my stop too narrowly. So when I took short, it bounced up, and then I just got stopped out. I think my stop was like eight cents or something like that. It's just too close. Um, Eventually, it did make it down a bit, bounced back up again, did a double top, and then or a double bottom. It's kind of hard to read, and then it collapsed. I missed this area because it's in the no man zone, so I didn't want to take it on the bounce. But when it started consolidate, I tried to take it on the reversal, but it dropped below my level. I think I put my level somewhere around here. It's really tough to figure out this stuff because it was consolidating, but then it dropped, and then I guess it dropped right down to this level. So I got stopped out. My stop was pretty tight. I came back up. I went in long, added to it because now that I saw that it can drop down to here, I added to it. Figured that okay, I'm gonna give it, some more leeway if it drops below this. Then I'll stop out. But then it popped, and then I just got out here because it started to consolidate on level 2. So I didn't want to be in it and mess with that. So that was NIO. I also did DOCU. So DocuSign dropped, collapsed pretty badly. Looked like it was consolidating in this area, went long, and then it dropped on me. So I got stopped out because this stock is pretty versatile. It's a pretty big ticket stock. So didn't want to lose a bunch of money just on very small share sizes. So it eventually found a bottom, consolidated here on the way up, went back down. So I put a limit order down around here somewhere. It activated, hit the bottom again, went back up, and then it seems like it found the bottom. When I was looking at level 2, it didn't really break below the 201 area. So on the drop again, I decided to add to it, figuring, okay, if I break this, the 200, actually I put it down like 250 or something. Yeah, 250 cents. Then I'll get all out. It bounced, tried to make its way back up to VWAP, got stopped here, so I just got all out. I didn't want to deal with the, sometimes it doesn't really make it all the way back to VWAP, it just gets stuck. So I just got out. This is a nice, decent profit. As you can see, it actually eventually ran up to where I set my original order, which was 203. So it would have been nice if it hit 203, but not worth the risk for the money. So that was that. What else? We covered PDD. Oh, and then TSM. TSM I also played it a few times. Went long, consolidated here. I moved my stop loss from down here to up here. I didn't want to get into a loss. It did bounce. It did come back down, so it stopped me out. Went below my original entry and just held this level. So I decided to go in. I went in. It popped. This moving average came, suppressed it. It went back down again, but it didn't really break my original entry. Actually, neither of my entry didn't even break the entry where I added. So I decided on the bounce to go in because now the stock seems very strong, right? Like even though it was unfazed by this moving average, usually the stocks get kind of timid. Moving average comes, does kind of this thing where it just moves away from it. But it's decided not to back down and went toe to toe with the moving average. So added another 200 shares. It popped, and then I started to scale out some because 400 shares, and you see this wick here. It looked like it was inconsistent. So I got out 100 shares. It popped up, kind of consolidated slightly a bit here. So I got a little chicken out, so I got out another 100 shares. And then on the right up, it really got stuck here a bit. You can see this cross. So I decided to get all out here. It's close enough to where I wanted it to be, which was right at the VWAP. So I got all out. Of course, it continues to move up. Yeah, so that's that for TSM. So I think those are all my trades today. Overall, I like my execution. It's pretty good. I think the only criticism for myself is I should set my stops a little wider. just to see what happens. Because I feel like when I timed it, yeah, like I just got stopped out too quickly. I should just give it a wider berth, and see what happens. But yeah, so yeah, that's those are my trades for the day. So, yep, hope everyone stays green, and see you tomorrow.